All right, welcome back to the Bulldog Insider. Time for Coach's Corner, brought to you by Bud Light. We're pleased to be joined now by Coach Justin Hutson and senior guard Deshon Taylor. Guys, we appreciate you being here. Let's start with yesterday. You end the regular season by scoring 121 points in a win over San Jose State. Most points in a game for the Bulldogs since 1997. Coach, how good did it feel to watch that develop?
It was fun. I think in the first half, both teams were scoring. So that part wasn't fun. I think we got some separation, and we really shared the ball. 26 assists helped a lot.
Deshon, all those three-pointers, 23 made three-pointers yesterday, a new program record and a new Mountain West record. Just how the game plan was drawn up, right?
No, not really. We just took the shots that they gave to us, and Braxton got going early in the first half, and he just kept shooting them, and it was going in.
Deshon, you had 4 of those threes, and you contributed 37 of those 121 points, a career high for you. When did you know it was going to be your shooting day?
I say going to every game. I believe it's going to be my shooting day. But I was going there and try to get my teammates involved as much as I can first, and then the game will open up to me, and then I'll be able to score more.
But you must have felt you were on, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Deshon, you also had a pretty good shooting day on Wednesday, but Coach, I have to ask you both, obviously, about that game in San Diego, the way that it ended. You went on a 7-0 run in 35 seconds. How did you win that game, Coach?
It was exciting, wasn't it? I mean, it was loud in there. I think the guys just showed their resiliency that they've been showing all year long. You know, we put on a press, and luckily they panicked a little bit, and we made some plays and came out on top.
Deshon, most teams struggle at Viejas. Not Fresno State, not in your tenure with the Fresno State Bulldogs. How come?
I feel like we're a great road team. As myself, I like going in other arenas and silencing the crowd, and that's what I thrive on, going to other arenas and silencing the crowd and just being able to produce in big games.
Well, let's get back to the weekend. Deshon, yesterday was senior day for you, Braxton Huggins, and Sam Bittner. What was it like walking onto that Save Mart Center floor for what might be your last time as a Bulldog?
It was special feeling. Great environment that Fresno came out and showed for us. Just so much love in the community for me, coming from where I came from.
And that's part of the reason why you decided to come back, right? Because how much you love this community?
Yes, sir.
Coach, Deshon Taylor's right here, but Braxton Huggins, Sam Bittner, your first senior class as head coach of the Fresno State basketball team. What have these guys meant to the program and to you?
We've talked about that a lot lately, and I couldn't have asked for more from 3 seniors. You know, they lead by example. They all have high character. They're all about the team, and they're very talented. So our staff and our community, I was blessed to have them for my first year.
Deshon, we're seeing you obviously with Sam and Braxton right here. What can you tell us about your relationship with these 2 guys?
I'll say probably just coming from where we came from. We probably was always the underdogs, all 3 of us. Sam was a walk-on as well. A lot of teams didn't believe in Braxton as well, and I felt like we just like being an underdog, and we just brought it together.
Your journey is well documented, all of you guys, but what has it been like this season, having them as teammates, your senior season?
It's great. I have a lot of scorers around me. I know I don't have to go out there and try to do it myself. I have a lot of guys that can score, play defense as well, so it's been real great having everybody that can contribute as well.
The season for the Bulldogs continues next week in Las Vegas. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk with these guys about the Mountain West Tournament. That's next. All right, back here on the Bulldog Insider, we're joined once again by head men's basketball coach Justin Hutson, senior guard Deshon Taylor. Guys, the regular season is over. The time now for the Mountain West Conference Tournament begins. We're going to put the bracket up on the screen for everyone. You guys are the 3rd seed. You play Thursday night in Las Vegas against either Air Force or the team you just beat, San Jose State. Coach, when you look at this bracket, what stands out to you?
A lot of parity. You know, Nevada and Utah State 2 games ahead of everybody. You know, and then we took 3rd, but, you know, from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's a lot of parity. And March basketball, you're going to have to be playing your best basketball to win.
Deshon, Air Force beat you guys this season. You just played San Jose State. You've beaten them twice. If you have a preference, who would you like to face?
Doesn't really matter. We're going to try to go out there and get the win, no matter who we have. We're just trying to win the Mountain West Tournament.
You guys officially earned that first-round bye when you beat Wyoming back on February 27th. We all know why that's big, but if you win the tournament, you'll have to win 3 games in 3 days. Coach, how tough is it to do that?
It's not easy, but everybody has to be playing their best basketball come March, So we take one game at a time. We don't care who we play. We're just happy to be playing on Thursday. And whoever we play, we're going to have to be ready to play.
We don't want to make any assumptions here, but your road to the tournament championship game could go through Utah State and Nevada. What would be the challenge in facing those teams on back-to-back days? Deshon?
Well, Utah State, they're a great defensive team. They do all the right things. And then, in Nevada, 3-time Mountain West championship. We went to tournament 2 years in a row, so they know what it takes to win big games as well.
Coach, Utah State and Nevada potentially back-to-back. Does it scare you?
We're worried about the game on Thursday first, Andrew. We're not worried about Utah State and Nevada.
Fair enough. Coach, you guys are 22-8, 13-5 in conference. At this point, do you feel like you've done enough to, at the very least, earn an NIT bid?
You would hope so. I don't know all the qualifications, but I know we've had a really good season. We've had some good wins, so you would hope so. But we're worried about trying to make the NCAA tournament and win 3 games in 3 days.
How do you approach this third season, right? Non-conference is the first portion, regular season is the second portion in conference. How do you approach this third season? What do you tell the guys? How do you get up for this?
Well, we have to believe. The teams that are playing this time of year, you got to have belief in yourself and your teammates, or you're not going to be able to get it done. And our team has a strong belief system. They're very confident in what they're doing, but now we got to go play it on the floor.
Deshon, you were on that Fresno State team in 2016 that won the Mountain West tournament. Coach Hutson was on the other side in that championship game as an assistant at San Diego State. Mm-hmm. Do you remember what your mindset was entering that tournament, Deshon?
I was a redshirt that year, so I was back at home watching it, but you can kind of tell the way the guys practiced leading up to the tournament, and that last month when they went on the 9-game winning streak, it was more of a players' team. Coach Terry didn't really say much to him. There was a player-driven team with Marvell, Julian Lewis, and Karachi. It was just, you could see they had that focus to win it all.
What would it mean to you to end your career in either the NIT or the NCAA tournament?
I mean everything, mainly to the younger guys. They'll have that experience coming back next year, and for the seniors, it'll be a big experience for them going on to the next level as well.
Deshon, your Fresno State career is not quite done yet, as we know. What would you say to this point is your best memory as a Bulldog?
I'll say I got the best memory yet. Hopefully winning 3 games in Vegas will be my best memory.
Coach, has it felt like this entire year has just flown right by?
It has. There's times when you're traveling on the road, and if you drop a game where it seems like it's dragging on a little bit, but especially for the guys, because they have to multitask during this time of year. You got a lot of study hall and a lot of travel and basketball. But it has went by fast because I've had a great group of guys, and they say time flies when you're having fun.
I think a lot of people might be interested to know what you guys do between now and when you get to Las Vegas, because you're not leaving until Tuesday, right? So what do you do today? What do you do tomorrow? What do you do on Tuesday before you guys actually leave Fresno?
Well, practice. First the coaches will watch film tonight and today, but it's basically school and practice, normal day.
When you watch film, though, do you watch film on both Air Force and San Jose State to this point?
Yeah, we just played San Jose State, so on that one, I don't think we have to watch much film. I think we'll go back and watch Air Force because we played them a little while back.
All right. Again, Fresno State will face either Air Force or San Jose State Thursday night in Las Vegas. It's a late game, 8:30 tip-off. Head coach Justin Hutson, senior guard Deshon Taylor. Guys, thanks so much for the time here on Bulldog Insider. Good luck in Las Vegas.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, Andrew.
My pleasure.